Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a video about the life and times of our best boy, our dog Stryder. Stryder passed away at home with us, and I figured that I should make some kind of video or something kind of highlighting his life. So that's what this is. I think that Stryder was such an amazing dog and an amazing being and presence in our lives and in the lives of many other people that I should make something for him and for you guys who've seen him with his cameos in almost every one of my videos. He's been in there somewhere. He's the dog in the front of, I guess, the intro on each one of my videos. And then when I would do my how-to videos, he would always find a way to poke his head around a corner or just be there, you know, doing what he did best, just being an awesome, awesome dog. So that's what this video is. So we're gonna kind of go over his life from being a puppy and how we ended up with him, and just kind of go from there, see where it ends up. So this is a big one for me and for my family, Kathleen, and everyone that got to know him. So yeah. So just about 13 years ago, in 2012, we ended up with Stryder through not so normal of means. Stryder was taken to a vet hospital at 8 weeks old by his owner at the time, and the owner did not want to do the necessary work to take care of him after he had been mauled by another dog. His jaw was broken in 5 different places, and his, I guess, occipital lobe, or around his eye, some of that bone had fractured too. So the previous owner not wanting to do any work to help him was kind of putting him at, you know, risk of passing at 8 weeks old. So the vet clinic that he was at, they were able to have the owner sign the dog over to the vet hospital, and a day or so later, Kathleen went to work, and one of the other veterinarians said, Kathleen, you need a puppy, right? You wanted a puppy, right? So she took Stryder home that night, not knowing if he would make it through the night. Again, at like 8 weeks old, he was pretty well beat up, kind of covered in blood. Poor little guy. So we weren't expecting Stryder to make it, you know, through the night. But about 3 days after he came home with us, he was outside playing in the snow, which was awesome. So as Stryder healed up from being a little guy at 8 weeks old, as he grew, his top upper jaw area never really grew fully out where it should have been, which left him with an underbite, which was the cutest underbite. It really made him stand out from any other dog, you know. But yeah, so he had an underbite, and his eyes never really healed properly. So he had a very interesting, you know, very sweet and loving face. And he was always smiling too, so half the time you couldn't tell he had an underbite. Throughout Stryder's life, he went on tons of trips. He had been to North Carolina a good couple times, the Outer Banks. He went up to Assateague. He's been to Vermont, where my family's from, multiple times as well. Always running around. He loved the snow. He loved the snow. He was so fast. He loved playing catch with a frisbee. We did live on a farm for, oh geez, for almost his entire life. We lived on the farm. It wasn't until this past year that we purchased our first home, and you know, we built that whole fence in the back of the house for him to be able to run around and you know, enjoy himself, which he was never short on, just being the happiest, you know, just smiling all the time, always wanting to play, and always there for you. But he had been pretty much everywhere with us the entirety of his life. And I know that he enjoyed all the time that we all spent together, and we really enjoyed the time that we got to spend with him. So some things Stryder loved. He loved playing ball, he loved playing fetch, he loved frisbees, he loved eating the hell out of sticks. Absolutely decimating sticks. This is his absolute favorite thing to do. We would have fires at the house, you know, like little campfires, and, you know, never wanted to rest, always wanted to chew on a stick. But then he'd come up and he'd put all his weight on you and give you his own form of a hug, and just, you know, have his chin on your knee and just want to be pet. He was a very fuzzy, furry dog. We did do a DNA test, and it came back he was 100% German Shepherd, but I'm not so sure how accurate it is, considering how much he kind of looked either like a wolf or part husky as he grew older. I mean, his colors weren't that of a typical shepherd. He was more black and white than a tan, or black and tan, or, you know, or full white or full black. He has interesting colors and real interesting personality. Always stayed by our side, always. For most of his life, we never used a leash with him because he just stayed by our side. You know, we could open up the door and say, okay, let's go play for a bit, and when we're done playing, he just came on right back with us, just right by our side, always there, always there. If anything, you know, in his own way, maybe protecting us, or maybe just super happy to be part of our family. Well, I want to say thank you so much for watching the video about Stryder's life and how he was such an amazing dog. We'll always, always miss him, and we'll always cherish the memories of the great times that we got to share together as a family.